where do you find yourself when you're on the third season of a really popular, wonderful show? Where do you go? What do you do? What was the experience like? And for me, it's been interesting growing with everyone here. You know, we've come together, we found ourselves in an extremely rare and precious circumstance, and you're living your life, and you're living a character's life, and you're in a creative collaboration, and it's an up and down experience, but it really forges you together, and it bonds you, and we've had all these amazing life experiences together, and I think the joy for me is imagining where everyone's going to go after the show, what everyone's going to do next, because I think everyone is so tremendous and so talented. And it's been such a joy working with everyone. And it is a wonderful opportunity that we all have, and I hope that we do the best that we can to make the most out of it.
And hopefully that won't be for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
In a few more years.
Yeah. If we can pull it off.
You in the first row?
So thank you all for being you. We love you.
Thank you.
Kat sings like an angel, and we know this already, having heard some of her songs.
Looks can be deceived.
And we know that many scenes of the show take place in the local bar. Are we going to have a drunken karaoke night at some point in time in the future and get to hear the rest of you?
Yes.
I would love a drunken karaoke night on the show. It's a hard, you know, I mean, I would say that Once More with Feeling, the Buffy musical episode, favorite thing in the world. I don't know that our show could sustain that kind of tone shift to be able to do a musical episode as much as my fantasy is. I would love to. But to be able to, you know, showcase the gifts and the talents of people like Candace and
The
Kat,
girls
who
are all singers.
Everybody. I
the
mean,
girls can
freaking
sing.
David Anders was on set with his bongos and singing from Miss Saigon all the time. Like, he's talented too. Everybody's got a pretty special gift, so maybe, good maybe.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine that?
All right, we've got time for one last question. Go ahead. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, God. Sorry, I don't want to show. Hi. Sorry, I'm nervous. I'm sorry.
You're good. Go ahead.
Me too. Hey, we're in the same boat, baby.
Sorry.
Terrified.
You are all wonderful, by the way. Growing up as a little 15-year-old, I read these wonderful books that the show, you know, they're named for. Obviously, the show's very different, and it's awesome. Loved it. Love it. Love it. In the books, things happen most, and forgive me if you've already had this question, but I'm curious for my own sake. Elena turns into a vampire in the books, and I know that's probably not going to happen on the show. I'm just curious if you've like explored that, if that's a possibility, or if you're like, hell no. I love you, by the way.
I think we said when Kevin and I got the job basically to do this show, we said, by the way, do you guys know that the heroine turns into a vampire at the end of book 1, and then and then at the end of book 2 she's dead, and then I think she's an angel. We were like, so is it cool if we take a little license with that journey? And they said yes, and they allowed us to take those licenses. So the answer is we'll see. I mean, there's a wealth of stories that have been given to us from those books. There's things that we've decided to do and things that we've said maybe not for us, and so I would say, I don't know.